Hello everyone, it's Feng here again. Today we'll be talking about the most fundamental of all investment risks. And again, the information here is sourced from the book The Truth About Money by Rick Edelman. So getting started. So why are banks considered safe, right? You hear everyone always say, oh, store your money in the bank, keep your money safe, have it in the bank. Well, money in the banks are still not safe from taxes or inflation, but the reason why banks are considered safe is because they protect you from something called default risk. This is the risk that a borrower will not meet their debt obligation. Okay, so what I mean by this is that banks borrow our money, right? We give them our money, and they do investments and whatnot with it to profit. But if you give let's just say $1,000 to the bank in your checkings account, there's a very good chance you're going to get your $1,000 back, right? And whenever you want. That is because they protect you from default risk. There's almost no default risk to putting money in the bank because you can almost always get your money back. But there's something even safer, right, from default risk than banks, and something that actually grows your money, unlike banks, okay? This is the US federal government securities, and these are considered the safest investments from default risks. And the US government actually guarantees investments, okay? Not merely insuring them, guarantees them. And the US has such a good history because they never defaulted on an interest or a principal payment in its entire history. That's how good they are, okay? And then the government has actually issued securities worth $7.2 trillion in total, and that makes them the biggest debtor in the world. Remember, this book is written in 2010, and I don't know how accurate this information is anymore today. So how are they so good at guaranteeing investments? This is because the government can always print more money to cover themselves, right? If they're short on money to pay back to the investors, they can always print more money. We can't do that, but they can. So recap of everything that we learned. Versus that money in banks are not safe from taxes or inflation. They are safe-ish, right, from default risk. And again, default risk is the risk that borrowers will not meet their debt obligations. And then lastly is that the US federal government securities are the safest investments from default risk, and they can actually grow your money. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do what you will if you want to follow my financial literacy journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.